Hello students, good day to all of you. Today we are going to study secretarial practice subjects. So before starting actual study, how many chapters are there in secretarial practice for 12th standard? Let us see. There are overall 12 chapters to you available to you. Chapter number 1, Introduction to Corporate Finance. Second chapter, Sources of Corporate Finance. Third, Issue of Shares. Next, Issue of Debentures. Next, Deposits. Next, Correspondence with Members. Next, Correspondence with Debenture Holders. Correspondence with Depositors. Next, Depository System. Next, Dividend and Interest. Next, Financial Market, and last one is Stock Exchange. So in this lecture we are going to study chapter number 1, Introduction to Corporate Finance. So what is meant by corporate finance? Corporate finance means managing money. The term finance is related to money and money management. It is related to inflow and outflow of money. Success of any business organization depends upon the efficiency with which it is able to generate and use funds. So before starting any type of business, from small to big, there is a need of finance. In what way they collect the finance, raise the finance, and in what way they uses the same finance. So this is come under this chapter. Let us start with meaning of corporate finance. Corporate finance deals with the raising and using finance by a corporation. It deals with financing the activities of the corporation, capital structuring, and making investment decisions. So corporate finance means what? It deals with the raising. Raising means here collecting the finance from different sources. Money from different sources and uses the same by the same corporation or company. So it deals with financing the activities of the corporation. There are number of activities done under in any corporation, under in any company or organization. So for these activities there is a need of finance. Again, capital structuring, what type of capital will be collected, shares, debentures, etc. Again, making investment decisions, collected finance, collected money can be utilized in different investment, for example purchases of machinery, purchase of land, etc. So there is a definition given by Henry Hogland expresses the view that corporate finance deals primarily with the acquisition and use of capital by business corporation. As I told you, corporate finance means what? Raising the finance and uses the same finance in a appropriate way. So according to Henry Hogland, corporate finance means what? It deals with primarily with the acquisition of finance and the use of the same finance or capital by business corporation. Only these things comes under corporate finance. Raises the finance and uses the same finance in different manners. The term corporate finance also includes financial planning, study of capital market, money market, and share market. It also covers capital formation and foreign capital. Even financial organizations and banks play a vital role in corporate financing. The finance manager of any corporation has to ensure that, first one, the firm has adequate finance. Finance manager of any organization or corporation, he ensures that there is a adequate finance in the firm, available with the firm. For there are different types of activities. For these activities there is a need of finance. Purchasing machinery, raw material, payment of wages, salaries, etc. etc. Second one, they are using the right source of funds that have minimum cost. Third one, the firm utilizes raised funds effectively. Firm raises the funds, but the same funds can be utilized effectively, which increases the profitability of the firm. They are generating maximum returns for its owners. After increasing the profitability of the firm, it will be the responsibility of any corporation to make returns, appropriate returns, maximum returns to the owners. So let us see what are the importance of corporate finance. In the functional management of business enterprise, importance is given to production, finance, marketing and personnel activities. Among all these activities, utmost importance is given to financial activities because all these activities depends on finance. The importance of corporate finance may be discussed as first one, helps in decision making. Any type of decision in the organization, corporation will be made with the help of corporate finance. So it helps to make decisions, any type of decisions. Most of the important decisions of business enterprise are determined on the basis of availability of funds. If there is no availability of funds or there is no adequate funds available with the organization, so the further activities will be stopped. It is difficult to perform any function of business enterprise independently without finance. So there is a need of finance. Without finance, any organization, any corporation cannot start their activities. Every decisions in the organization or business is needed to be taken keeping in view of its impact on profitability. If it increases the profitability, then it is continued. If it decreases the profitability, then there is a need to take appropriate decisions. There may be number of alternatives, but the management is required to select the best one which will enhance profitability. There are number of options available. From these options, the finance manager choose the appropriate one which will increase the profitability of the firm. Business organization can give green signal to the project only when it is financially viable. If it increases the profitability, then it will be accepted by the corporation. Thus, corporate finance plays significant role in decision making process. Second one, helps in raising capital for a project. Any type of project can be started, but before starting there is a need of finance. So there is a need of raising adequate funds, capital. Whenever a business firm wants to start a new venture, new projects, it needs to raise capital. Business firms can raise funds by issuing shares. There are number of ways to raise funds by the way of issuing shares, debentures, bonds, or even by taking loans from the banks. Third one, helps in research and development. For continuation of any business organization, there is a need of research and development, and for this research and development there is a need of finance again. So research and development must be undertaken for the growth and expansion of business. Detailed technical work is essential for the execution of projects. Research and development is lengthy process and therefore funds have to be made available throughout the research work. This will require continuous financial support. So for every research and development in any type of business organization, there is a need of continuous finance. Many a time company has to upgrade its old product or develop new product to attract the consumers. If there is a old product, to attract the customers, they will make changes in the old product, or if they producing new product to attract the customers. For this, company has to conduct survey, market analysis, etc., which again require financial support. Fourth one, helps in smooth running of a business firm. A smooth flow of corporate finance is needed so that salaries of employees are paid on time. If there is no salaries paid on time, then the workers goes or employees goes on strike. Loans are cleared on time. Installments of loan will be paid on time. Raw material is purchased whenever required for the production. Sales promotion techniques of existing products is carried out smoothly, and new products can be launched effectively, which will increases the profitability, attracts the customers. Next, brings coordination between various activities. There are number of activities done under in any organization. So there is a need of coordination, and such coordination will brings by corporate finance. So corporate finance plays significant role in control and coordination of all activities in an organization. For example, production will suffer if finance department does not provide adequate finance for the purchase of raw materials. So further production will be stopped, and meeting other day-to-day financial requirements for smooth running of production unit. Due to these, sales will also suffer, and consequently the income of concern as well as rate of profit will be affected. Thus, efficiency of every department depends upon the effective financial management. From the product to or production to the sales. Next one, promotes expansion and diversification. So there is a need of corporate finance, important of finance for expansion and diversification. Modern machines and modern techniques are required for expansion and diversification. Corporate finance provides money to purchase modern machines and technologies. Therefore, finance becomes mandatory for expansion and diversification of a company. If the corporation wants to launch new machineries for the purchase of the same machinery, there is a need of finance. Again, if any organization want to start new branches at different places, then there is a need of finance. Next, managing risk. Company has to manage several risks such as sudden fall in sales, if there are decrease in number of sales, again loss due to natural calamities like flood, etc., earthquake, loss due to strikes, employees or workers goes on strikes. So this decreases the profitability of the firm. Company needs financial aid to manage such type of risk. Next, replace old assets. After some period, the old assets become unuseful for the firm. So such assets like plant and machinery, land and buildings become old and outdated over the years. They have to be replaced by new assets. Finance is required to purchase new assets. Next one, payment of dividend and interest. So the returns in the form of profit will be provided to investors in the form of dividend and interest. Finance is needed to pay dividend to shareholders. Dividend is to be paid to shareholders get the return in the form of dividend. Again, creditors in the form of interest, and interest to banks also. When the company takes loans, on such loans the company will have to pay interest to banks, etc. So for this payment of dividend and interest, there is a need of corporate finance. Next, payment of taxes or fees. Company has to pay different taxes to government such as income tax, goods and service tax, and fees to registrar of companies on various occasions. So finance is needed for paying such type of taxes and fees. So there is a need or importance of corporate finance.